Hey, it's your boy Iceberg Bricks, and in this segment, we're going to talk about applying the Lego Masters. It's all the rage. You all went through it. You all know about it. So let's talk about it. Maybe you've been rejected. What do you do next? That and more. So it's out, season 2 is in progress. They're filming. And you all know that because most of you have already applied and gone through some of the process. So what do you do during the process, right? That's all the question. How do I get myself on this show? I don't have the answers to all of that. However, some of the process, you would, fill out the online questionnaire. They ask you to videotape yourself answering these plethora of questions. Team up with someone who complement your building skills and your personality. Together you are the yin and yang, right? Or maybe oil and water. Two things that don't mix, right? Is that what they really want? Possibly. That might make good TV, right? You picked your partner. You think you got what it takes. You go through the process. You make your video. You submit it. You hear back from a representative. And then there's the waiting game. And after the waiting game, there's a tennis match of back and forth with Skype calling, right? They're trying to fill you out, trying to see what type of person you are and your partner and how well together y'all would make good TV. But you don't know that. First off, let's talk about the video process. You got to describe yourself. They want to know who you are. It's like being in an interview. Welcome to the Lego Masters interview. Tell us your name and tell us something funny about yourself.
Rick.
Can you tell us some of your qualifications? What's going to set you away from the rest of the pack that we have?
I build things and I break them down.
Tell us something interesting about yourself.
I build things and I break them down.
Wait, what? Is that the best you can come with? You killing me, my man. All right, wait. Let's take it one step at a time. What's your name, my man?
Rick.
Okay. Well, thanks for coming in. We'll call you. Next, if you're selected by a representative, you go on a Skype capade. Yeah, a Skype capade. You're back and forth like a tennis ball on these multiple Skype meetings, back and forth. So after the Skype capade, you have to send a whole bunch of pictures of stuff that you do, your family do, stuff that you do on a regular basis, whether it's hobby, work, your habits, anything that describes you. Hundreds of pictures. Send them. Then there's that, the waiting game. And if you get the call, you make it to the first round. Let's talk about the first round. So in that first round, I'm not going to really say because of certain purposes, right? But you're going to have to build something, you and your teammate. You're going to build something. They'll tell you what exactly to build, right? And the time clock is on you. They're looking for the ebb and flow of your partner. Are you guys really going to stand out amongst the crowd? Are you guys superstars? They want to know. Oh, then they send you back home, waiting again. And if you're lucky enough, you'll make it to the final round. And there you'll see all the other contestants competing for the spot that you want. Now, they take only an X amount of contestants to be on the show. Yeah. Give or take, they may take an alternate or two, maybe not. And it depends. Your spot could be taken by an alternate. Ain't that competition for you? So the final round is followed by more waiting games, more picture games, until you actually hear the call, "You're going to Hollywood." But if you don't get that call, you get an email that says, "We appreciate your efforts. At this time, we won't be going any forward with you in the process. You've been rejected." So after you've been rejected, what to do next? What do you actually do? How to recover after rejection. Number one, let's keep some perspective. What got you to apply to Lego Masters in the first place? It was your love of Lego, right? That love will always be there, with or without that show. And face it, just because you were rejected doesn't mean that you weren't qualified. In the end, they are looking for the best candidates that make the best TV, not necessarily the best builder in the world. The best builder in the world, you know and I know that that person probably isn't a people person. They're probably a very smart intellectual person, but when it comes to personal interactions, they kind of don't check that mark off. Remember, it's a TV show. It's not a career. It's not a job. With pursuit of this goal, keep in mind that Skid Row is imminent. Don't quit your day job. Number two, don't seek professional validation from anyone, especially in that interview. In that interview, they look at you as the build professional. They're just picking away your personality to see if you're going to fit on TV. So even afterwards, don't try to find a list of do's and don'ts, like even this video. Number three, this is a big one, and it's a double one. Don't get defensive. Don't take it personally. Now, if they reject you, don't do some soul searching and figure out, how can I make myself better? In the end, it's a TV show. Remember, your love is the hobby of Lego, so master your craft. The rest will come. Here's another big one. Don't burn any bridges. Yeah, it's like a knife in the heart when, you get rejected, especially if Lego Masters reject you, because that is the Super Bowl, I would say, a big celebration of your accomplishments with Lego, right? So it is like a knife through the heart. It is. But however, that can, fuel anger and make you do things that you normally wouldn't do. And so don't burn those bridges, because you might find yourself trying to recross those same bridges to get back to either on a show or to another opportunity that might go to another show. So be careful not to burn no bridges. Inadvertently or advertently, don't burn them. The next one is learning more about the process. Like even in this video, learning the step-by-step and mastering those steps. Maybe you want to work on your personality, all right? You already mastered the craft of bending the brick. So now maybe you want to be a better, cheerful, more personality type person, okay? Which is, it's pretty tough to do, to study something like that. But it's doable. It's doable if you can put your mind to it. So listening to this video would probably give you some of those tips on how to, and reading, YouTube has videos, do your research. And the final thought is that you're going to leave the past in the past. You can't change what happened yesterday because it's already written. It's already done. So only thing you can improve on is tomorrow by planning today. Stay positive. Don't bring that negativity from yesterday over into tomorrow. Rejection can be a pretty tricky thing, but don't let it be the final chapter in your book. Someone tells you you can't do something or you can't get something, you go out and get it. You go and get it the way they said that you couldn't. But don't take my word for it.